Second mistake that people make with respect to thinking antithetically today is integration. Integration. You hear this a lot in the Christian church and a lot in circles having to do with Christian education. Again, I'm reading from J. Adams. Teachers in Christian colleges now consider it one of the key tasks of Christian higher education to seek to integrate the professor's faith with his learning. The key task, you see, is no longer to distinguish God's ways from others, but to find places of agreement to the extent to which it is possible. There's a great difference between the two mindsets. According to the one, the task is to find out how one's faith integrates with what he has learned from the world. According to the other, the key task is to determine in what ways a Christian may keep himself unspotted from the world in both thought and life. He is to remember in all he does that friendship with the world is enmity with God. In those disciplines from which God did not give us special revelation, the Christian may learn from the world, but his task is not to integrate. Rather, his task is to discover God's truth in what he is doing. His task is to discover how to properly draw the antithesis in reference to his work. He must refine and remold all learning according to his fundamental Christian presuppositions and biblical beliefs. He may not merely integrate learning as it stands. This is true even of methods, because methods are means committed to the end of a system. Methods, therefore, must always be considered in the context of the systems they serve. But in all of this, the important thing to see is that the Christian's task in whatever he does is to be sure he is going God's way, a way that is always in antithesis to the world's way. He must recognize God's stake in all of